Okay. All right. We are live. Whew. Sometimes just getting to where you're live is an accomplishment, y'all. It's been a crazy week, and I'm excited to be here with you. For those that are unaware, those that are not familiar, my name is Kirk Nugent. I get to serve as your host here on the Coaching Corner. And one of the things I like to say, especially as we get into coaching, right? As we dive right into it, is my number one coaching tip. Can't tell you how many countless people I have had the awesome, phenomenal, ridiculous, crazy opportunity to work with, to coach, coaching clients who are managing, producing content for small channels, for large channels, and everything in between. But the number one thing that it has exponential impact. It has, it's like you throw a rock in the water and there's just, a ripple effect that has impact all over. It's this one thing. It's this one thing that I share with people, and I'm recognizing it is quite literally part of the secret sauce of coaching, is helping people to do this one thing. Is my number one coaching tip, is my number one coaching practice. I infuse it and embed it into every single session that I am in, both the ones that I am being coached in and the ones that I am the coach. And it is simply this: you need to review. You need to review. You got to review what you're doing. You got to take a look at all that you have accomplished and you have achieved, and that you have not accomplished and you have not achieved, the things that you have been successful at, the things that you have failed at. You need to review. You need to review at the end of your day. You need to review at the end of your week. You need to review at the end of your month. You need to review at the end of the quarter. You need to review. And when you review, that's where the innovation happens. When you review, that's where you can tweak and incrementally, methodically, systematically step towards where your goals are. When you review, you're not looking at anyone else. You got blinders on. You're not in comparison mode. You're not jealous or chasing. You are concerned with, focused on you. When you review, that's what you're doing. And one of the things I want to share with you as we dive into our coaching corner for today, right? And in the coaching corner, your questions are my agenda. But one of the things I want to do as we dive into the coaching corner today is to consider this concept, this strategy, this practice of review. Are you reviewing what you're doing? You may not even be a content creator. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Amazon. And of course, we're live on YouTube. And I see my YouTube family coming in already. But you may not even be a content creator. You may not even be a live show producer or host. You might not have a podcast. But do you review, though? Do you take a look at the things that you are doing with a critical eye towards improvement or observation? Review, its tenacity, its power, its uniqueness is found in being open and honest. And if you have someone who can help you to look at it, it's all the more better. Review can be painful, especially when you're doing the postmortem on something that failed. Review can be uncomfortable when it is glaringly obvious some things that you should have done better when you did it the last time. But review is necessary. If you hope to achieve your goals, if you ever want to get better than what you've always done, you're going to need to review. And sometimes, listen, one of the things I love about the Coaching Corner is not just that I am able to take some things that I do in coaching and share them with you publicly, But because I don't have a guest, right? Because I don't have a coaching client here with me on screen, or because I'm not one-on-one with them in a Zoom session, I can say some of the things that absolutely frustrate me as a coach. People banging their head against the wall in the same place at the same time on the 10th try, and you're asking them what happened, what went wrong, where are we missing the mark, and they can't tell you, even though you're leading them towards this particular issue. This is your problem. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to do any review. They want to be told that all is well. They want to be coddled. And this is why I love the Coaching Corner, because everybody sees those transformative moments in coaching, whether it's in football or basketball or professional sports, professional athletes, whether it's in the business space. We don't talk about how much coaching happens in the C-suite for CEOs and entrepreneurs and business owners, venture capitalists, investors. We don't talk about how much shepherding and discipling and coaching happens in those spaces, but it happens. And in every time you see it, the transformative moments, generally, it's not comfortable. Pushing past your known limits and getting into a space that you've never been before. It is not meant to be comfortable, because that's what coaching is all about. I'm excited to get into it today. I'm excited to get your questions and answers. If you're watching on some of the other platforms, YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, I see you. I've got a ton of comments on YouTube already. But if you're watching on LinkedIn, if you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and chime in. Let us know that you're here. I'd love to be able to chat it up with you as well. Don't normally go live on all those platforms. If you're watching on Amazon Live, please let us know, because I'd love to be able to chat it up with you as well. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments here. No, I've got my comments up on Amazon. You let us know. The Coaching Corner is that space where we can pull aside in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day, right? It's the middle of the middle. That's what I like to say. Wednesday, middle of the week, in the middle of the day, right at noon, we pull aside for a second to regroup. How are we doing? Is the strategy working? Maybe we need to employ a different method or different routine. Maybe we are on the ropes. We're about to fail. We're about to get knocked out. Or your cycle rate is not, if you're a runner, your cycle rate is not there where it needs to be. You're not allowing your foot to hit the ground properly so that you can get a better speed in the race. Whatever the coach needs to give you, you pull aside for a moment in the Coaching Corner so that you can be encouraged, so that you can hear constructive criticism, so that you can make the modular tweaks so that you can finish the week strong. And that's what the Coaching Corner is all about. Content entrepreneurs, streamers, creators, doesn't matter. I love to chat with you guys. And I'm going to just go ahead and let this video play, and then we'll be right back. I love it. 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 So let me take a look at my comment section. We got a couple of people chatting and chiming in. Marche says, "Hey Kirk, what's going on, sis? Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with us today. I see what I did wrong there. Let's get our comment scene up, and then from there we can get these comments right. All right, Marche says, "What's up? Dr. Bishara is in the space. Peace, Kirk, working and listening. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my joint though. Let's go like that. Why does it? Why do I always have to do? Okay, there we go. On their next podcast says, "What up? Peace to the God in the squad." Oh, sorry, salute to the God in the squad. What's going on, sir? Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. Darius O'Kane. Hello, everyone. Great to see you, Kirk. Great to see you as well, man. I saw your comments on the masterclass this past Friday. I'm excited that you were able to check that out. How many of you, by show of hands, were able to come through for the masterclass this past Friday? Find and/or confirm your topic masterclass. We had a lot of fun. And if you are interested in getting access to the replay, I have a way for you to get access to the replay that is actually far cheaper than you would ever imagine. In fact, I put this in place because somebody asked, and because they asked, I was like, hey, why not? Let me go ahead and do that. That's actually ingenious. Why not make that available? So if you want access to the replay of the masterclass, maybe you missed it, maybe you were there, but you need to take some more notes, you didn't catch the replay. You want access to the replay, you can get it for $9. You can get it for $9.99 by joining as a member here on my YouTube channel. Hit that join button, sign up as a member, and you can get access to the replay. It's literally, it's in the same place that you saw it. You just have to be a member in order to keep watching it. My moderators are here. I want to say to, I forgot what she said her name was. Is it Tracy? I forgot now. Now I'm blanking. I've got to do better at this. But I want to say you are not late. You came in right during the cold open, is what I like to call it. We just go live, no countdown clock, no overlays, nothing. Just go live and just start talking to the camera. Well, I have a whole spiel that I have prepared, ready to do. And I wanted to talk to you guys about coaching. Of course, that's what this show is all about, the Coaching Corner with Coach Kirk. I'm excited to be with you. I don't know how many of you guys are hanging out with us today. What do we got here? I got 13 people on the live today. That's pretty dope. 13 people. We got 4 likes on YouTube. That's pretty awesome. Let me know where you guys are at. All right. Let me see what else we got here. Let's get our questions in today. What have you been holding inside that Kirk can answer? Start with a Q. I had to read that one a couple times in my head, Florence, because you tripped me up on that one. This is how the question should look. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Florence, for that. I was absolutely, I just can't tell you how much I love our moderators. Moderators really make the world go round in these live streaming streets. Having this access to get our questions answers is huge benefit. Let me tell you, people pay for these sessions. Somebody says that they were in the masterclass. I was in the masterclass. Marche is one of our members in the Workers Warehouse, and she has been very active this week. I've just been loving your commentary, your questions back and forth. I'm hoping that I'm responding, fairly quickly for you, because I know that sometimes I don't get the notification, sometimes I do, but I'm glad to see that you are active. Here we go. You recently released new graphics package. Can you show off a demo of using one of the scenes and adding a camera overlay in one of those scenes? Yes, I did recently show off that. Let me see what I can do. I'm going to walk through that process. Let me star your comment. I'm going to walk through the process of grabbing that package and setting it up. It's Tracy. I thought it was Tracy. I knew it started with a T. I don't know why I said Tiffany. It's Tracy. Yes, Tracy. Yes. Yes. That's why you got to have a moderator, Tracy, because she is so awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Where Dr. Dwayne Wood is on the live. He just celebrated a couple of different milestones. He celebrated an anniversary on his channel. He also celebrated, I think it's 1,000 uploads, 1,000 videos. Am I right on that, Dr. Wood? I just want to celebrate with you today, brother. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with us today. 14 of you are on the live. 7 of you have hit that like button. I want to say a word of thanks to you already for that, because that's amazing. Now let me see what we got here. We got CCK. Boom. Now let's go over to yeah, there it is. Let's go back to our main scene here. That's good. Then let's go to the Workers Warehouse. All right. And so now I just need to do host plus screen. There we go. So now we're in the Workers Warehouse. This is where the Workers Warehouse main page looks like. And I'm going to actually scroll down to our new graphics packages. So here you're seeing new graphics packages. There's Ecamm ones as well. So I'm going to actually click on that one first, and that's going to bring me to Ecamm. I'm going to grab a different one. This black white. I liked that one. So let's go ahead and download that one right quick. And one of the, yes, 1,000 uploads. Thank you so much for sharing that, Doc Wood. Appreciate you sharing that with us. Okay, so we got our graphics. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab them the manual way. All right, so I'm going to grab this, and I want to go to let's go to Blue Skyline. Let's just go ahead and download the whole folder. Blue Skyline. All right, so that's you cancel. Hold on. Oh yeah. Actually, we can leave the page. So that is everything that's in the warehouse. You can see that all there. Look, find your and or confirm your topic masterclass. It's there. Home studio masterclass is there. 4 reasons why live shows and podcasts fail. 5 keys to being a successful content creator. 5 tips for camera confidence. It's all here. It's all here in the workers warehouse. So I wanted to make sure you guys get a chance to see that. Take advantage of it. Now let me see what I got in my comments section. Weird and wow and sorry, I just had to tell someone. Let me see here. Here we go. You've been putting in good questions in the workers warehouse. Yes, she has. And we want to celebrate. With Dr. Dwayne Wood. We're dropping a bomb today. We are going to give him the drama horn. We want to celebrate. We want to celebrate with Dr. Dwayne Wood. 1,000 uploads is no slouch. That's big work. And I wanted to just say thank you for coming through and hanging out with us today. Tracy says, I have a weird one. A couple of weeks ago, I cleared 10K subs. Suddenly, I'm getting twice as many subs a week. Now around 300 a week. And then last night, 600 overnight. This is not weird. Oh, I love this. Thank you for sharing this, Tracy. Okay, this is not weird. This is quite literally how the snowball works. Because you see, what happens is over time, you're going to get better. This is why I'm celebrating with Dr. Wood. Over time, you're going to get better at creating content. And over time, you're going to get better at speaking to your target audience. Over time, you're going to get better. Now, here's 2 different distinctions. Okay, we're in the coaching corner now, for real. 2 distinctions. When you're putting together your content, and you know that this content is going to meet this particular need, that is one of the things that you may do. One of the reasons why you go live, one of the reasons why you put out content is because you know that this need will be met with this content. Now, one of the things that you will be learning, a muscle that you'll be flexing and building and growing as you continue to create content, is learning how to speak to your audience better. Learning how to title it and tag it and thumbnail it, making sure that that you're working with the algorithm to find the person who needs the value that you're providing. All of the above good. Over time, like you cleared 10K subscribers, you are at a space where you have figured out how to merge the 2 well. And see what ends up happening, and I hope that this makes sense. What ends up happening is the people who are now subscribing to you today are realizing that there was value from you from the beginning. And they're going backward and watching all the videos that you did before. And so what ends up happening is more views on these older videos means YouTube will now suggest these older videos in places it wasn't suggesting it. That activity begins to create a bigger snowball. More suggestions means more people are finding you and realizing that you're the content they need. That realization means more views, means even more suggestions from the algorithm. And it continues to grow. So it is actually very much what I have seen with multiple clients, Tracy, is that it you might have been sitting at an average about 100, maybe 80, maybe 150 subscribers per month. Then you start to move up to, the 200s, but it begins to snowball. Oh man, now I'm seeing 600 overnight. And that is phenomenal growth. This is not what I like. This is what I like to call organic. It isn't bots. This is what happens when you put in the work, when you have been diligent, when you've been consistent, when you have been toiling, regardless of the vanity metrics. This is what happens. Steven Carrera is on the live saying, watching from Curacao. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out. But I just want to say, Tracy, that's not weird. That's not weird. Yeah. Heck of a lot of work, she says. Blimey, 1,000 uploads. That's a lot of work. But no, man, listen, we want to celebrate with you. We want to celebrate with you. We want to celebrate with Dr. Dwayne. Drama horn is well deserved. Yes. And we want to celebrate with both of you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Marche says congrats as well. I was thinking that was what was happening, Kirk. I think people are more likely to click on me now that I'm past 10K. I think it adds credibility. And yes, I'm learning all the time. And see, that's the cycle that we all find ourselves in. And this is why I always say to folks, you gotta start. You gotta start. You gotta get started. Your first videos are always gonna be your worst videos. So there's no way to say, well, I don't want it to be bad. It's gonna be bad. So get over that and get started. 1,000 uploads later, Dwayne Wood. Phenomenal. He's way better now than he was when he launched that first video. And you aren't gonna be as good in your 1,000th video at your first video. You're just not. Here's another thing though. If you're not reviewing your videos, if you're not reviewing what the algorithm is telling you, if you're not reviewing your growth metrics, if you're not reviewing how one is performing over another, if you're not doing the A/B test for your thumbnails and tweaking your description and your titles over time, you are also not learning. And so these are the things I want to kind of make sure that we get a chance to infuse in as we have our coaching corner today. What do we got? Figuring out the why is a good coaching session. That's good. I was sitting around 600 a month max till I hit 10K. I love that. I love that. Dwayne, has it sussed? Being public is a great way to learn. I'm at about 500 uploads. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, we got our comments rolling today. There's 13 of you guys on the live. Seven people have hit the like button. Let us go back to this screen. What's the best way to do this now? Let's go back to here. Then let's go to live demo mode. Right. So now you're seeing my whole entire screen. And over here somewhere is the two packages that I downloaded. So let's expand one. That's going to open up. I've never done this while live, and I'm a bit afraid to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to double click on the black white Ecamm live folder and see what happens. Okay. It worked. So this is what one of the brand new Ecamm templates that we have available looks like. It's full screen. That's what it looks like cropped. This is what it looks like with comment. And of course we have some comments coming in. Priscilla is here with us. She says, hey, Kirk and fam, I'm late to the party. What did I miss? I think you're good to go, sis. And I don't know why. I don't know how or why. Let's see what we got here. We want this to be dynamic. All right. So we got, that was the mistake. I should have made it dynamic. So we're going to push this in, pull this down. Push this in. Priscilla, welcome. All right, so now Priscilla's in the middle there. All right, so we have some comments flowing in on their next podcast. Says, so true. I had my first 1K in attendance from last night's live. You gotta get those reps in. I love that. 1K plus in attendance. That's awesome. On their next podcast. That's phenomenal. You're here and not late. Glad to see you again. Congrats on the next time podcast. Party time. I believe in the party time. So one of the things that I love is, these scenes you're seeing real time, right? All of the thing on screen. You can see my entire screen right now. But these scenes are designed already ready to go, essentially, right? So you don't have to do a whole lot. in order to make it work. And I mean, like, so right now I'm thinking to myself, okay, my shadow on this one is white, but I probably want to change that to black. You see how that makes it pop? Or maybe what I want to do is make it purple. Let's get let's sprinkle a little how it all works dust on that bad boy. So those are the types of things that you can do. Let's get it off of there. Those are some of the types of things you can do with these stream packages. Boom, it's there, it's ready to go. If I had a guest, bang, the guest would be on the other side. And even still, I can change this and say, okay, instead of guest 1, I can change this to USB video, and that's gonna have my top down, and we're ready to go. And we can talk it out. You can literally just come right here, type the name, and boom, put it in there. So Kirk Nugent, and that typed on the wrong one. Let's go here. Yeah, but I mean, what I'm trying to show you is the ease of it. Let's go to this one. All right, top down shot and Kirk Nugent. So this is what this can look like when you have it set up like this. Okay, so now let's go back to my main one. All right, and what I want to do, is create a new scene. Bang. So this is a new scene and the background is already there. So I'm going to build out this scene using the assets that we have in the blue red skyline folder. And so now in here, I'm looking at it. I'm saying, okay, this is, we'll be right back. We have this one, we have that one. All right, this one, the background, let's put that in place. Bang, that looks nice. Let's get our camera on here. Let's get a camera. I want that camera to be, instead of wide, I want to make it custom. Bang. And we'll make that like that. I like to do some weird dynamics where like one side is like maybe the 2 feet are to the bottom part is flat, the top is rounded. Whatever you want to do, there's no wrong way to do this. I do like a very thin border, and I will put we'll put a white. Some white on the back of that. Bang. Now let's get, I don't know. Let's do a screen share. Let's do screen share. Let's actually change this over to my secondary monitor that shows my my page there. I don't want to show off the website, and I do want this to have square corners. Probably want it to also have the same glow that this one has. But then again, I kind of like that red motif, so maybe we'll give it a little red. I don't know, maybe that one matches a little more. All right, so now we pull this out, make it a little bit bigger, and layer priority allows us to switch this around. Boom, boom, lock. No, hold on, let's not lock that. Let's not lock them yet. All right, so we want this about here, and then here I want to make this a little smaller. Make sure that you see that blue line in the middle there. That allows me to know that I'm dead center. Boom, boom. And then I can put this here, or I can make it into a circle. Yes, let's do a circle. Let's put it on the bottom corner right there, and let's have it transition. So fly in from the left. Let's have it flying from the left, and let's lock both of those. And now we have a new scene. So I'm going to go back to my main scene. Dun, 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 dun. And then I can go back to this new scene that we just built, and look what happens. I fly in from the right, or from the left. But this is what's possible when you have something to design based on, right? So maybe the screen share, I can pull that up a little higher and have that take up more space. And then it's just a little more symmetrical. I don't know. Now I'm moving my mouse over to the other screen, and we're just scrolling down. This is what it can be like. So I'm going to come out of live demo mode so you can actually see what this looks like now. This is what this can look like, and these are the things that we want to make sure that you guys have access to in the workers warehouse. So thank you for that question. Thank you for that question. Florence was the one that asked that question. Let me scroll back up here and see what we got. Okay. Tracy says, incredible, edible. That's what my kids say. They used to say that. They don't say that anymore. Kirk is showing us Ecamm Live for the win. What's going on the next guy? It says, hey sis, Michelo Mulambo is on the live. This is my guy, man. He is actually, I saw a message from you. I owe you a message. I owe you a message. I need to check the dates. Man, so much going on, y'all. So let me say this while this is still fresh in my mind. Just Michelo's comment kind of reminded me, or the fact that he's here and hanging out with us reminded me something. I see your comment, Priscilla. I'm coming back to you. No. I did not forget your name, Florence. My brain is just fried. So let me say this. I'm actually prepping for a massive trip. We literally leave tomorrow. I think it is. Yeah, I think we leave tomorrow. So we literally leave tomorrow on this massive trip, and we are, my wife and I, the family is excited about it, but we are going to be away. We're going to be out of the country. I generally don't share that publicly, but the idea is I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break. And so I'm literally leaving tomorrow morning early, right? So going to have to take a little bit of a break from content. But that's the reason why I'm like kind of frazzled, trying to stay focused, is because there's like literally a million things that I'm trying to figure out how to get done before I get on this plane tomorrow. So that's just kind of a little bit of a background, a little bit of insight into my world. And you know, it can be like that sometimes, right? It can be like that. So Michelo, it's not that I'm not intending to, I really want to see if I can make it. So full disclosure, Michelo asked me to come and speak virtually to his group. He's in Angola, which is a country in the continent of Africa, if you're unfamiliar, and I'm excited to be able to work with him again. We worked together for years while I lived in South Africa. So definitely excited to be able to come back virtually and hang out with you guys as long as the dates work. October is a really crazy month, so I want to make sure that I get that thing right. All right, Priscilla says, Kirk, did you build the overlays and background in Ecamm, or was Canva used and ported over? So I am building, what you saw me do was I built the entire scene in Ecamm, but the background is something that has already been created and designed by my designers, not using Canva. We designed them. Let me see if I can, let's go back to live demo mode. So here, this is the design right here. So this is one, right? So for my StreamYarders, this would be like your screen share, and it's already designed. There's nothing that you need to do to it. You just either use it in Ecamm or use it in StreamYard. But with Ecamm, you don't need to use this. You can create a screen share design like what I showed you just a second ago. Here's another one with the cropped one person layout. Again, these are all designed for StreamYard, but what you saw me do was the Ecamm version of it. None of this is a Canva scenario. I actually have a designer that designs these for me, and I make them available in the workers warehouse, and I'm also making them available for sale to you. I just realized that you can't see me. That's not good. I want to make sure you can see me. Let's do that. Let's come back here and do that. All right. So, but yeah, this is what that's for. Let's go down. This is a 2-person layout, 3-person layout, 4-person layout, 5-person layout, 6-person layout. Thanks for watching. This is the background that I used to design that, but it's just, again, it's part of the template. It's part of the design that I had my designers create. And then you have the we'll be right back. So hopefully that makes sense. Priscilla, thank you so much for your questiones. Let me see if I can, where are we at here? I feel like there's a lot going on. I'm not hearing music anymore, but you can hear me. Hopefully you can. All right, we're out of live demo mode, And I see Jennifer Lude is over on Amazon Live. I want to say a word of thanks to you. I did not do the setting that is required to be able to pull Amazon Live comments in, and I apologize for that. But I am glad that you are with us. Thank you so much. Jennifer Lude is one of my major supporters, a longtime supporters, I should say, over on Amazon. So definitely wanting to make sure we give a shout out over there. Did not forget your name, Florence. Did not forget your name. Okay. Tracy says, by the way, Kirk, thanks for the info on the StreamYard fiasco. I'm trialing Restream as it looks very straightforward. I'm finding the help chat excellent too. Cool. Equip says, we hear you. On their next podcast says, music is good. Thank you for the demo. My absolute pleasure. My absolute pleasure. All right, cool. Cool. Any 15 of you guys on the live today, 9 likes already. We are blazing through our time together. If you guys don't have any questions, then we only have like 20 minutes left. So if you don't have any questions, that may mean that I need to go and look for some questions elsewhere. Ooh, would that be good? Would you guys be okay with me just going and randomly finding some questions? I don't think you would be. Come on, come with your questions. Let's see here. All right, I don't see an option there for that. Okay. Thank you for the demo. Any questions about content creation? Any questions about live streaming? Any questions about Restream, StreamYard, Ecamm, EVMux? Any questions? So I'm glad to see Tracy is demoing Restream. It is a great platform, very comparable to to StreamYard. You know what's funny is this Sunday, I have a video that we'll release that kind of goes through all of the different platforms. So I definitely want you to check that one out, Tracy. Check out that video that's going to release this coming Sunday. I'm going to go through all the platforms I just named off: OneStream Live, Restream, EVMux. Oh, Riverside FM. So I'm going to go through all 4 of those platforms and how they compare, how they stack up to one another as it relates to those who might be transitioning over to these platforms from StreamYard. So definitely want to make sure we get a chance to see some of your comments on that video when it drops. That demo was good for a like on the a press on the like button. I clicked it. I love that. Thank you so much, Florence. Matthew is on the live. What are some future technologies you'd like to see make content creators' lives easier? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Matthew is a good friend. He was recently visiting Huntsville and got a chance to hang out with him last weekend. So that was pretty dope. Let's see. What are some future technologies you'd like to see to make content creators' lives easier? So Taja.ai is one that I have been using. And in fact, if you want to try out Taja, just go to kirkarnugent.live/Taja, Taja. Just go to kirkarnugent.live/Taja, https://kirkarnugent.live/Taja. All right, so that would be. I know you're asking what are some future technologies. That is not spelled correctly. Taja, not Taga. So and I left out one of the P's, https://Kirk R. Nugent. The only thing I typed right was my name. Hopefully I get it right this time. The comments thing is on my my teleprompter, and it's really tiny. At any rate, I think we got it right this time. Okay, but I know your question was around what are some things that would make it easier, but I want to talk about this one real quick because I love the question. And this is something that I do on a regular basis. Is constant. I build time into my schedule to look at different platforms and tools and resources that make life easier. And Taja is similar to Opus, on the back end, meaning that it actually does allow you to do some clips and stuff from your videos. But the process, if I can go, let me just walk you through the process real quick. All right. The problem, I should say, is that I was having to go through and figure out a title and a description and the chapter markers and tags for my videos. That was one of the problems, Matthew. So thank you for this question. I think this is going to probably close us out for today, just because I'm going to take my time in answering it. But here you're seeing my screen. And so this is Taja. And so you can go to, click on that YouTube video. So we're going to click on that now. And I'm going to actually grab one that I haven't optimized before, right? So let's go to this one. StreamYard Secrets, free streaming made simple. This one has already been optimized. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see. I have to go back a ways. This one has not been optimized. At least I don't think it has. Oh yeah, it has. Wow, man, Kirk, you're doing all right. When did I find Taja again? I thought for sure it'd been a while. How I produce a live show. Okay, this is a great one because it has not been optimized, and it is one of those videos that did very well. Okay, so how I produce a live show. So, whoa. I don't know what just happened there. Don't want to do that. I just saw it changed the title, which is not good. So let's get back into here. Let's go to this video. I share behind the scenes of live production. All right, so I'm gonna copy the description, go back over to Taja, add context, grab the link from the YouTube video, back to Taja, put that on there. Now here's the filters. I'm gonna say language, English, tone. Let's make it clickbaity and controversial, right? And we say, let's go, right? So it's analyzing channel for video, blah, 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 blah. It's a 17-minute video. And I don't know if you're counting, but just for those that have gone through this process, and again, for content creators, it's crazy the amount of work that you have to do to be able to, really brainstorm and land on something. I want to be clear here. I'm not saying that you should just take what Taja gives you and post it. I'm saying you should use it as a launch pad. It's almost like it's doing the work for you, like some of the homework of looking at your audience and look at that, compare it, composing an engaging description. And so then you can take it and tweak it and make it work for your video. And so it's the difference between working from a blank page and working from and editing something. I'm way better at editing. And so this is one of those tools that I was like, oh, this is really dope. So first of all, it gives me a transcript. In that little bit of time, it gives me a transcript of the entire video. It gives me a number of titles. The secret sauce to seamless live shows revealed. Live production hack will blow your mind. Avoid these live streaming mistakes. There's some pretty cool ones there. Maybe I might do something slightly different. Doesn't matter. But whichever one I select, however, will change the title and description that is given to me below. So we're gonna leave it on the top one because it gives it a score, viral score. I don't know why people like to use the term viral, but anyway, viral score is calculated by keyword relevance and competition and channel audience engagement and historical data. This is the secret sauce, in my opinion, of AI, is that it is being able to point it at your content, have it do the interrogation, and give you something to work with. Now, to be clear, secret sauce to seamless live shows revealed. Now, it says that that's 100 score. I would tweak that slightly. Anyway, and it gives you all the titles. It shows you what it looks like with your thumbnail that you've already created over there. All right. So while we're waiting on some of this stuff, I'm going to actually say here, generate. So here, now it says, okay, we got the title. Title is here. Now here's the description. Secret sauce of seamless live shows revealed. Dive into the behind the scenes magic of a live production that combines exercise and cooking demonstrations. In this video, I take you through the intricate process of running a live show with both pre-recorded and live segments. So it's kind of building on some of the stuff that I gave it. Get a sneak peek into the design and setup, how we manage transitions using Ecamm Live and the Stream Deck, the challenges faced. All of this is correct. I want to say I didn't give it this, but all of this is absolutely correct. The role of our technical director and team in ensuring a smooth broadcast. All of that is correct. Special guests, Coach Justin, Coach Chantel, Coach Joel, bring the energy while our production team handles the complexities of live streaming. All of this is also correct. Join membership, that's something that I always have in my description, so it's just pulling from there. Remember to check out our playlist, more inspiration, insights into our gear and services. Thank you for watching, and shout out to our music creator for the epic soundtrack. It gives you some hashtags there. Look at this. This is the part I love the most. It actually gives me the chapters. You know how long it would take me to get the chapters? It would take me the full length of the video to get the chapters. So just for that alone, I'm excited about this platform. And if I'm saying, I really don't like that, I can click to re-optimize it. You know how it goes with any of these AI platforms. You get to determine, you get to keep on clicking that button. And this not only gives you some tags to use in the video, it actually gives you the scoring on those tags as well. And it's still giving me some things for it does have a builder for your thumbnail as well. So it's a really robust platform. And so to answer your question, what are some future technologies you'd like to see make content creators' lives easy? I want to see more of this. Taja, unlike some of the other platforms, really decided what is the workflow of the content creator? How do we help them shorten that so that they can get back to the content creation work that is so critical? And so I really want to see tech companies really interrogate content creators and like, what is a day in the life like, right? Okay, so if you have to get B-roll, what would make getting B-roll easier? If you have to record a video on this microphone, like I need to go around it, I need to do these things, what could we create that would allow you to get that quicker so you can plug it into your video? Because the talking part is the easy part. The talking part is what I do naturally, but I want that eye-catching, gorgeous, smooth B-roll that I see some of my counterparts do, and it just takes so much time to get it. So those are some of the things I would love to see, and I thank you for your question. All right, let me see what I got here. I know I've got a ton of questions and comments now. I've been chatting away for a while. I always see the value in the Ecamm product when you showcase it. You are going to make me save for a Mac Mini. Come on, Priscilla. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Come on and join the Ecamm fam. Yes, I'm looking forward to that comparison video. I just had to make a quick change before StreamYard charged me $88 instead of 37-ish. That's crazy that's what they're, oh my word. So I'm going to, in the video, I talk about all of that nonsense that they're getting ready to do with numbers. So absolutely. Equip Institute says, I'm enjoying Taja. I'm enjoying it as well. It has been a game changer for me. Hey, Ananea, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. It's helping me with getting more content out on socials. Also, using the titles and description has increased views on videos. That's the point, because they're doing the homework behind the scenes, and I want to make sure that you guys get a chance to check it out. KirkArnugent.live/Taja. That is my link. Would love for you to be able to check it, be able to hit it, get a free trial. If you do use my link, I will get a little piece of something. Taja is going to send me some money if you decide to use my link. So definitely want to make sure you guys get a chance to check that out. I'll be doing a full video on Taja soon. Let me see. In content creation or creating, should I start with a why, then move into the how? Also, should I break my videos up into, let's say, 5 whys and 5 hows? If you have 5 whys and 5 hows, that's 5 videos. One why, 1 how is a video. And in content creation, you want to start with the scenario. So, let me go back to my let me pull up my scripts. Okay. Let's pull up a script. I want to pull up a script. Let's go to tick. I'm gonna pull up a script. This is a great question, Priscilla. Great question. This is a perfect question for the Coach's Corner, and we only got 10 minutes left. Matthew, I hope you're still around, and I hope that we answered your question. It was a great question. All right, let's go to my scripts. We got to hear how it all works. Let's go to scripts. Scripts 2. Okay. Let's see. Let me find one where I utilize this same. Yeah, let me see here. Okay. You want to create a scenario. I'm trying to find one where I really, I don't want to use any of my ones that are coming up. So I'm trying to scroll through those yeah, here's one. Okay. So here's one. I'm going to just read it to you and you can see what I'm talking about, Priscilla. So I say, let's say literally the video starts by me saying, let's say you're live and need to record a promo for an event. Like right then, it can't wait. Maybe you're doing a Q&A show and this answer will make for a great standalone video. Or you're like me and live streaming is your accountability. So you design the show to produce a video every time. You don't have to record the whole thing and find it later. You don't have to use markers either. In Ecamm Live Pro, you open preferences, select the recording tab, then check the box for the recording. And if you're already recording, you select the checkbox for your camera. Do this to start and uncheck it to end, and you'll have a standalone recording with no graphics even before you end the live show. This works even if you're streaming vertical, but there are some specifics to consider, which I'll share along with the full step-by-step process in the full video. That's my intro. I script all my intros. I create a scenario, and the scenario, what scenarios do, it helps people to self-identify. And that's what you want people to do immediately when they come across your content. Let's say you're live and need to record a promo for an event. I don't know that I'd ever need that. I've never been live and needed to record a promo. Like right then, it can't wait. Maybe you're doing a Q&A for a show and this answer will make for a great standalone video. Oh man, actually that has happened to me. I definitely have some answers that I've shared. See, you see what happens now? Me and this person that's watching is having a full conversation, even though they're watching a pre-produced video that I recorded. You want to create a scenario and allow the viewer to self-identify. The viewer is self-identifying whether they need this or they don't. And if they don't, even you as the creator, you want them to leave immediately. You want them to know this is not for you. So that's one of the things that I always love to do is try to create that scenario, so that people have that in their minds as they are getting ready to watch my content. Yeah. I'm looking for another one. I want to give you one more example. And I got so many scripts here. Creators ask me all the time, Kirk, why should I add live streaming to my content strategy? And the truth is there are a ton of reasons, but let's start with a few benefits. Let's start with a few benefits you leave on the table. Live video creates deeper engagement with your audience. It enables you to have a built-in focus group for your crazy ideas, and it drastically decreases the time it takes for a viewer to go from skeptic to customer. I'll go a little deeper with those benefits and more in the full video. So what I'm doing, Priscilla, is creating the scenario where maybe this is a question that they are asking themselves or they're asking someone else, or I'm sharing with them, this is a question that I get all the time. And that first phrase, creators ask me all the time. What do creators ask you all the time? Oh, hold on. I want to be a creator. Hold on. I'm a creator. Hold on. What do they ask you all the time? And then I say, Kirk, why should I add live streaming to my content strategy? I have added live stream to my content strategy, and I wonder if that was the right thing. Okay, that's person number one. Person number two, I love live streaming, and I absolutely think it should be part of everybody's content strategy. And I wonder what this guy's going to say, because it sounds like he agrees with me. That's person number two. Person number three, I have no idea why I should add live stream to my content strategy. What is that? Why should I add? I've been creating videos all this time. I've got, significant subscriber count. Why should I add content strategy to my thing? Maybe I need to stay around. Maybe there is something. Why should I add live streaming? And the truth is, there are a ton of reasons, but let's start with a few benefits. Listen to this, that you leave on the table. Now that person's like, wait a minute, I'm leaving benefits on the table by not live streaming. And so you want to create that dynamic. You want to create that scenario. And I hope that that's helpful. I hope that that's helpful, Priscilla. I am over my time, kind of. I have a StreamYard professional plan. Do you know how I can access the new features that they rolled out? You get the new features with the new pricing structure is what I'm assuming at this point, Dr. Bishara. I have no answer to your question, not directly, but I am assuming that you get the new features with the new pricing structure. I wish YouTube would let us start building our description and finishing all the product links while our video is exporting, then add the video after. I see a lot of wasted time. Ooh, that's a good one, Tracy. That's a good one. I end up doing it in a Word doc, then copying it over. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I see 15 of you guys on the live, and I love this. I want to go back to Priscilla's question here because I feel like this is where we're going to land. Let me just give you an example. Let's go to the screen. Let's give you an example of this. Where is Frame? Why is Frame not up? Frame.io. Let's see here. I'm getting a notification that I need to go pick up my rental car. All right, let's do this. Let's go here. All right, cool. This is Frame.io, platform that I use. Just gonna go ahead and increase it a little bit there so you can see it better. All right, YouTube videos. All right, so 5 types of video content. Will this work? Hopefully it will. All right, so this is the video. This is the video as it was delivered to me by my editor. Niche is a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. Every creator has a niche, and inside that niche, there is freedom to explore different types of video content.
What will you do without freedom?
Reality TV or headline reaction shows, that's one type. Accountability content, that's yet another. Long form video podcasts, that's a third. How-to content, very practical, step-by-step, that's fourth. Recommendations or reviews of platforms and services. These are all types of video content that are getting major results right now, but there is a catch. And I want to break it all down for you in the full video. That is the intro. That's the hook. That is me creating the scenario and bringing people in so that they can actually understand what it is that I'm doing. But notice I'm also sharing the actual different types of video. I shared all of them. The name of the video is 5 types of video content. 5 types of video content that's moving the needle right now, right? 5 types of video content that's getting major results. That's the name of the video. Okay, now I give them everything in that. Where's the 5 questions to ask? Man, I don't see the short for it, but let's go over to here. Let's go over here. Maybe I have it in here. All right. Listen, man, it's a crazy day today. Let's go to shorts, and there we go. 5 types. See. Oh, here we go. 5 types of content that are getting major results. So here is the short. Here's the actual short version of it. Okay. What happened to my video? Oh, there's every creator has a niche. Same video. Inside that niche, there is freedom to explore different types of video content. Same video.
What will you do without freedom?
But it's just TV or headline reaction shows. That's one type. Accountability content. That's yet another. I'm giving you the types. Video podcasts. That's a third. how-to content, very practical, step by step. So you create the scenario, you create the question, you create the intrigue, you create the curiosity, and then you answer it right there at the beginning. But then you tell them there's more in the full video. And that's what I normally do. Because to me, I rather my shorts to have the value in it. I feel like I can still answer you the question. Here are the 5 types. And then let me share them more detailed in the full video. I can't tell you how many times these shorts drop and people are like, yo, those 5 types are dope. I wish I could, let me make sure I hear more. And then they come into the link in the description and they find where the more is and they're able to go from there. So those are some strategies and some tactics that you can definitely utilize to be able to do your videos. I hope that makes sense. Let me see what we got here in the comment section. David Hunt is with us today. Thank you so much for being here. Dr. Tashi is here. Good day to you. Good day, good day, good day. I love it. I love it. Seeing a lot of, my whole camera just decided to take a nap. That's how you know I'm over my time. That's what it was. I think maybe Kanik just said, you know what, Bet, you need to get yourself out of there. Let me make one change. Oh boy. Yeah. Everything is spinning. I have the wheel. I have the wheel of death on my computer. I feel like I'm doing too much. I need to do a quick restart. But listen, I'm done anyway. I'm already over my time. It's 1:03. I need to go. But I wanted to say this. Content creation is best done when you have understood the full requirements. I think one of the things that Tracy said is the comment she made about, I wish YouTube would allow you to do this and this and this while your video is uploading, because then you can do some of these pieces. What she's essentially saying is, this is what I have experienced. So her channel may be about, whatever it is about. Let's say like my channel, it's about live streaming. David's channel is about music and tranquility and peace and all this other good stuff. Florence's channel is about, productivity, growth hacks. We got so many different people in the chat and their channels about different things, but over the course of time, because you've been putting in the reps, we had Dr. Dwayne Wood on earlier celebrating 1,000 uploads, but because you've been putting in the reps, because you've been doing the work, you now have experience in these creator streets. And so that's why you see people whose channel was on something totally different shift to now teaching people how to do YouTube. Why? Because they've been doing YouTube for so long. That's part of their lived experience. It's part of their expertise. It's part of their value that they have to offer. And so what you will find after you go through all of the different pieces of getting into that rhythm, producing content, thumbnail, title, description, upload the video, have another concept, come up with the thumbnail and the title, record the video, put it up there, tag it, do the chapters, optimization. As you go through that cycle regularly, you begin to find hacks and things that you can do to save time. You begin to know the flow in anything you have the opportunity to do multiple times over and over is something that you can now add value to. You can share with somebody else. You can incrementally get better because you have multiple opportunities to do that thing. And these are the things I want to share with you, because thank you so much I forgot I was on the comment screen. These are the things I want to share with you today in the Coaching Corner. We talked about review at the very beginning, and we're landing right there as well. What are the things that you're doing over and over how can you incrementally and systematically get better? And then, how can you tweak it? How can you innovate? How can you take that knowledge that you have been tweaking, the things that worked, the things that didn't work? How can you put that into a repeatable process and roadmap that others can follow to achieve success? Those are some of the things that we do in coaching. And I don't always make a hard sell, but I want to say this to somebody out there. Coaching is available. We still have slots for under our coaching roster. If you are looking to get started with content, if you're looking to get started with live streaming, you want somebody to guide you, you want to join a community, these are the two options. You can head over to kirkarnugent.live/support right now. I'm going to pull up that site on my screen. You can go over to kirkarnugent.live/support right now. This is the screen that you're going to see. You're going to see me on there talking to you, explaining to you some of the ways that you can work with us. That top one right there is a discovery call. You can decide whether or not you want to book that. Maybe you need a video podcast package. I can tell so many people are messaging me saying, hey, how do you do that little intro thing? My team created it. We can create it for you. Maybe that's something you need. You can come right here, book a call, and we can chat about it. Maybe you need a remote producer. You want to focus on actually sharing your value and then having somebody click all the buttons behind the scenes. That's what I do on a regular basis. Got multiple shows that I run per week. If that's what you need, my team and I would love to work with you. Click on the learn more button right there. Maybe you need coaching consulting, just one-off. Like, I need a training session where you help me to walk through this particular thing. Okay, bet. You don't need a regular coaching. You just want the one-off. You can click this link. You can book a session right there. Maybe you need video editing or graphic design. Everything is on this page. If you want a branded graphics package like the one we showed today, you can actually grab that here too. And later this week, you will also find on this page some new graphics that we are going to bundle up and sell. But as it stands right now, there's already the $50 five live stream graphics packages bundle that you can grab. There's a course and graphics bundle. You can sign up for coaching right here. You can grab our ebook. You can join the Workers Warehouse. There's a whole process for coaching. If you want the formal coaching process, there's a page for that. And we walk you through that process.
Get to the next level. How they can
I didn't realize my audio was going to come through, but we walk you through that process. Schedule an introductory call. That's a $99 fee for the introductory call. Yeah. Coaching is not free. Follow up this session and this decision meeting is our step 2. Step 3, you will select one of the coaching options. And then after that, all coaching clients have access to the Workers Warehouse, which is my membership community, and it has everything I've ever created. Every graphic you ever seen me use is available to the Workers Warehouse members. So all of those things, I want to make sure we get a chance to highlight today as we get ready to close, because I get these questions, and yes, I'm working on some promo content that's going to really, very quickly, bite-sized, under 2 minutes, share with people how they can engage. But I always want to make sure that we get a chance to share that this is where we are, this is what we do, and we want to be able to engage with you if at all possible. Let me go back to that screen one more time. And this is the main webpage, Stream Coaching for Creators of Every Niche, your live stream how-to and coaching resource center. In the warehouse, you'll find everything you need to leverage live video for success. 3 main ways to serve. You can see those there. YouTube membership, that's the $9 I was talking about per month. YouTube members get access to the masterclass, warehouse membership, video coaching. Those are the 3 tiers. Would love to be able to work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let me grab 1 or 2 more comments before I go. So Priscilla says, I bet your behind the scene admin AK was like, it's time to sign off. Yes, she pulled the plug on that thing. Crafts. So there's a lot of product and affiliate links specific to each video. That is dope. She's sharing with us what her channel is about. But even though her channel is about crafts, and this is making my point, she also has a wealth of knowledge around the YouTube process because she does it on a regular basis. And that is something you're actively becoming an expert in. I'm working on a video about how to start a channel specifically for handcrafts. There's loads of differences like this. Top-down filming too. Dope. I think this is absolutely a market that you're stacking now. Oh, this is what the masterclass was all about. Now you're stacking. You're taking lived experiences that actually seem like they don't have any overlap, and now you're stacking them. I'm telling you, you're on your way. You're on your way. That's gonna blow you up even more. Wait, Taja was an AppSumo deal? How did I miss that one? Yeah, it was an AppSumo deal. And yes, we both missed it, sir. I want to say this. I can't thank you enough for your time and attention today. For all 13 of you and however many showed up throughout the live, there's 15 likes on the joint today. If you were on YouTube, you're on LinkedIn, I thank you again for coming through and hanging out. For my Amazon Live folks, I thank you as well for coming through and hanging out. It was an amazing time in the coaching corner today. And I hope that something that you heard or saw got you across the line. I hope that you were able to have that light bulb aha moment, as they say. And peek behind the veil a little bit. Essentially what I'm saying is I hope that you're able to figure out how it all works. It's your boy Kirk Nugent, the Geek Speaker Preacher. Thankful for your time and attention today. We'll see you around these internet streets or in the next video. Grace and peace, fam.